Have you ever asked yourself, why aren't you reaching your goals? Why don't you fulfilling your dreams? Why? That's a good question. That's the first time you need to ask yourself, why? But perhaps next question you should ask yourself, who are you taking advice from? And who are those people who give you advice? Are they even qualified to lead you? This question might make you uncomfortable, but it should, because the wrong voice at the wrong time can kill your momentum, derail your business, and bury your message before the world ever have a chance to hear it. Personally, I don't follow the trends. I'm not a guy who's gonna be fit into some type of trends like everybody else. I'll chase my own race. But what I do, I follow the truth supported by the facts and evidence. I did spend almost my entire life on battlefields. Some were marked by gunfire, trenches, explosions, others by the microphones and deadlines. I agree that the scenery has changed, but the principles never did. So let me share this with you. If you want to survive, you must adapt, improvise. If you want to win, you must lead. And if you want to be remembered, you must speak clearly, honestly, and with purpose. Purpose. Recently, I decided to write a book on podcasting. A book talks, among other things, how to find strength in your voice, how to overcome fear, how to build a trust, how to tell stories that stick, and how to monetize ethically. And then suddenly come to brutal realization. At the very beginning of my journey in podcasting, I was the guy, me, Mario Bekes, was taking advice from people who had never done what I was trying to do, podcasting. People who had never hosted a show, never grow audience, never built a business. But they all, coaches of course and gurus, they all had plenty of systems and shortcuts to sell me. And for a while, yes, I believed them. But then I remember that I was trained to do in military and later in diplomatic intelligence one thing: verify the source, always. So I want you to learn from my experience. Never accept instructions from someone who's never been in the fight. We've been told how to use the weapons, how to survive battlefield, how to save lives of wounded, how to use our own instincts, how to navigate at night. But the question is, who taught us that? Well, head instructor. Instructor who had fired the weapons under pressure. Instructors who have theoretical and practical knowledge. Not YouTubers, no motivational speakers, real operators, real experience, real results. So ask yourself questions. Why should business be any different? As I said at the beginning, I'm the guy who loves to support my statements with the facts, with the evidence. Because if you have somebody who talks without supporting with evidence and the facts, it's opinion. And that's what you're paying, you getting opinion. When somebody talks to me, I'll do research and talk the fact. So this is the fact number one. The global coaching industry is now worth over $20 billion. That's not all. Yet more than 67% of people who market themselves as the coaches have zero verified credentials. Source: ICF Global Coaching Study 2024. Now, we're going from bad to worse. Our Forbes report found that 65% of small business owners regret paying for coaching that gave no ROI, return of investment. That means you paying the coach who's gonna coach you how to exceed in your business, how to become more successful. So you're investing money into some male or female coach who has no idea, no credentials, nothing except a great website, great talk and presentation, but in reality, they'll never grow your business. So 65% of small business owners regret paying for coaching. No results, no growth, just recycled Instagram quotes and flashy funnels. This is what I call expert inflation. Everyone wants to sell advice, but no one wants to prove they live it. So ask the question, that coach of yours, that guru, what is their expertise? What is their credentials? What is their authority? Because guys, if you pay somebody to help you to grow your business, you're expecting that that person at least work in type of business you are hiring them. So example, podcasting like myself, you're gonna hire the person who work in podcast, who build the podcast. At least that's some credentials, authority, education. When I cut off the noise and returned to the battle-tested wisdom, everything changed. I stopped hiring hype. I started listening to those who had built something, in my case, podcast. People with cars, not scripts. People with podcast shows, big or small. My podcast start to grow. And my message become clearer. The best part is, and I found my voice again. Not somebody else 10-step formula. Guys, I want to emphasize one thing. The formula you've been given by your coaches and your gurus and what I learned in military, you can't apply in business because one thing is fundamental. Me, I'm not Aussie-born person. I'm coming from Europe. English is my fifth language. Now, imagine having half of your classroom where the coaches are presenting, representing, and try to show off how successful they are. You have a half of your room filled with the people like myself with different background, different walks of life, different understanding of English language. And if communication is not clear between me and the coach, I'll learn nothing. They get my money, don't take it wrong, they will get my money. So when you're hiring somebody, I want you to take it very close to your heart. This is your money, and ask your coach, what is your experience? What is your credentials? What is your authority? Because if you pay opinion you will get. Because you're gonna get shame PDF formula, you didn't succeed, I give you 10 steps, it's your problem. When I start talking to people who can help in my podcast, doesn't matter how big or small, but they build something. My message become clearer, and I found my voice again. I start applying from the field. You don't need motivational fluff. You need to apply what is being battle tested. You ask yourself, why Mari said this? Guys, if you take advice from wrong person, wrong time, the wrong advice will kill your momentum. It will destroy your business. It will silence your voice before it even reaches the audience it was meant for. So I'll ask again, who are you taking advice from? Have they ever walked your battlefield? Do they have results you want? Or are they just shouting louder than everyone else? I can't stand those coaches. Every single day I'm seeing this on my social media. Number of coaches shouting, screaming, I done this, I done that, I'm the guy, I'm the woman you need to hire. And then ask yourself a question. If you run, for example, as a figure of speech, podcast, any type of business, and that coach doesn't understand your business, run away. Do not spend money on those coaches. They will bury you. They will destroy your business. They will destroy your momentum. You will pay something. Let's go back on the facts. 65% of small business owners, according to Forbes, are regretting paying the coaches. Because in business, visibility is not credibility. And a loud voice doesn't mean it knows where it's going. If you are serious about building something real, verify the freaking source. Verify the source, guys. I'm tired to see people being ripped off by those who don't understand what you want. If they don't walk your walk, if they don't understand your type of business, if they don't understand what you want to achieve, if they have no credentials, no accreditations, guys, just tell them thank you, but no thank you. It's your money after all. So verify the source. Seek guidance from those who have been there, who have failed, rebuilt, and succeeded. Not those who just read the manual. Because if you read the manual you're gonna get. Again, you can't learn from one coach. You need to go out and find a coach who is relevant to your type of industry. Find a coach who has metrics, KPIs, proven track record. Doesn't matter, losses, failures, success. They've been there. Remember, advice is like a compass. It only works if it's pointing true north. And I'm hoping that this episode opened your eyes. So share with someone who is in a crossroads, someone whose mission matters and deserves the right voice at the right time. So stay sharp, stay true, and remember, life is the battlefield. For you, for me, and everybody. Not just today, but every single day. So guys, before you engage anybody, verify the source. Let me know if I can help you. I'll teach you how to verify the source. So guys, stay sharp, stay true, and remember again, life is the battlefield.